Friends, have you ever paused, even for a moment, to contemplate the unassuming rings that grace your fingers daily? Could these simple circles possess a significance far beyond mere adornment? Often, we perceive rings as nothing more than decorative trinkets. However, ancient wisdom traditions, such as the profound art of Funu, reveal a startling truth. These small pieces of jewelry are much more than just pretty accessories. They are, in fact, potent emblems of energy, tools capable of skillfully directing and amplifying the very life force that shapes every facet of our existence. When you choose to slip a ring onto your finger, it's not merely an addition to your ensemble. You are actually activating the vital energy at that precise point on your hand. You're tapping into an incredible potential to elevate your career path, enhance your well-being, nurture your love life, and attract abundance. It's all about the deliberate intention infused into each ring and how it can guide you towards realizing your highest aspirations. As the enlightened Buddha wisely stated, with our thoughts, we create the world. The rings we select are far from being just fashion statements. They are instruments for manifesting our deepest desires, sculpting our destiny, and forging a connection with the very energies we seek to cultivate in our lives. Let's embark on a journey to explore how rings can become a powerful force for positive change when worn with mindful awareness, aligning our inner energy with our most authentic aspirations. Rings are commonly brushed aside as mere baubles, insignificant additions to our daily attire. But what if I were to tell you that these seemingly insignificant pieces of jewelry could hold a power far exceeding our usual understanding? According to venerable ancient traditions, including the insightful practice of Funu, rings are anything but mere decorations. In reality, they are potent symbols of energy, possessing the capacity to harness and redirect the flow of vital forces that govern every aspect of our lives. Ponder this for a moment. Each time you place a ring on your finger, you are essentially activating the energy at that specific location on your hand. Our hands, being integral parts of our physical form, play a pivotal role in how energy circulates within us. Each finger is intricately linked to particular dimensions of life: prosperity, professional life, affection, well-being, and personal strength. The ring you choose to wear can either amplify or disrupt this delicate flow, potentially influencing your physical health, emotional equilibrium, and overall fortune. In the teachings of Buddhism, everything is interconnected: our thoughts, our actions, and even the objects we surround ourselves with. This profound concept of interconnectedness is beautifully applicable to the rings we adorn ourselves with. Much like a ripple spreading across the surface of a pond affects the entire expanse, a simple ring can influence the energetic currents in your life. The energy that a ring channels is not merely physical, it is deeply spiritual. As the Buddha wisely said, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. Your rings might be subtly, yet powerfully, contributing to the manifestation of your reality. Rings are not simply ornaments. They can function as powerful tools to attract prosperity, promote holistic well-being, and shield you from detrimental influences. This is the very essence of Funu, an age-old Chinese philosophy that elucidates how to establish harmony in your life by strategically positioning objects and energies in ways that amplify positive flow. In a similar vein, our hands, and particularly the rings we wear, can be viewed as instruments to cultivate equilibrium and clarity in our lives. Within the ancient practice of Funu, every part of your being, especially your hands, is considered vital in balancing your energy and attracting specific life experiences. The fingers, in particular, correspond to diverse areas of your life. Each finger carries a unique purpose, a symbolic function intricately linked to the energies you aspire to harness. This is not mere superstition, but wisdom passed down through generations, offering a roadmap to greater abundance, affection, and achievement. The thumb, representing personal strength and command. In Funu, the thumb is associated with inner power and mastery over one's own life. It stands as the finger of self-empowerment, symbolizing our inherent ability to guide and influence our personal journey. Adorning your thumb with a ring is believed to amplify your personal fortitude and self-assurance. Think of it as a constant reminder to take the reins of your own destiny. The Buddha once taught, you, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. A ring on this finger can serve as a daily affirmation of your intrinsic worth and your capacity to lead with authority. The index finger, embodying ambition and career aspirations. The index finger represents ambition, professional pursuits, and leadership qualities. It is the finger that points towards the horizon of the future, guiding you along your career trajectory. Wearing a ring on this finger can ignite your ambition, helping you maintain unwavering focus on your objectives. In Buddhist philosophy, there is a profound saying, "Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think." By placing a ring on your index finger, you harmonize your intentions with your actions, making it easier to attract success and favorable opportunities. Your career advancement is not solely about your actions, it's fundamentally about how you align your energy and intentions with your aspirations. The middle finger, symbolizing equilibrium in relationships. The middle finger is intrinsically linked to balance, both within our inner selves and in our interactions with others. It is the finger that aids in centering our energy, assisting us in remaining composed and grounded amidst life's inevitable stresses. Whether you're navigating interpersonal conflicts or striving to cultivate more harmonious social bonds, a ring on your middle finger can foster a sense of harmony. The Buddha's teachings on boundless compassion remind us, radiate boundless love towards the entire world, above, below, and across, unhindered, without ill will, without enmity. This finger, associated with balance, encourages us to nurture understanding and compassion in our relationships, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with grace. The ring finger, representing love and unwavering loyalty. Traditionally, the ring finger is deeply associated with love, loyalty, and enduring affection. It is the designated finger for the wedding ring, a universal symbol of eternal commitment. However, beyond romantic love, this finger also embodies the love you hold for yourself and for others in your life. By wearing a ring on this finger, you are actively reinforcing your dedication to love and loyalty in all their forms. The Buddha once profoundly stated, "True love is born from understanding." A ring on the ring finger serves as a constant reminder of the love that binds us together, whether it be with a life partner, family members, or cherished friends. The little finger, embodying destiny and fresh opportunities. The little finger symbolizes destiny and new beginnings on the horizon. It is the finger of transformation, assisting you in embracing life's inevitable changes and attracting fresh opportunities into your existence. If you are seeking a new direction in your life's journey or venturing into uncharted territories, a ring on your little finger can help shift the flow of energy in your favor. In Buddhism, the concept of embracing new beginnings is central to the understanding of impermanence. Everything is in a state of constant flux, and by welcoming these changes, we pave the way for personal growth. A ring on the little finger stands as a potent symbol of your openness to novel experiences and the myriad possibilities that lie ahead. Each of these fingers, possessing its own unique energy and symbolic significance, can be utilized as a tool to shape your destiny. By gaining an understanding of which finger corresponds to which area of life, you can make intentional choices about where to place your rings. This knowledge transcends mere accessorizing. It is about consciously aligning your personal energy with the universe's inherent flow, fostering harmony in every dimension of your existence. Rings, despite their potential to usher in good fortune, can also become obstacles when not chosen or worn with mindful consideration. It's easy to overlook the subtle energy that objects carry, yet the reality is that rings, like all possessions, wield a powerful influence on our lives. Just as the Buddha wisely shared, we are molded by our thoughts. We evolve into what we repeatedly contemplate. Our energy is, in part, shaped by the items we choose to keep close to us, including the rings we adorn ourselves with. Consider, for example, oversized gemstone rings. The common belief is that gemstones possess inherent power, but when a gemstone is excessively large, its energy can disrupt the natural flow of vital forces. This imbalance can impede the smooth circulation of energy, potentially leading to restlessness and a lack of mental clarity. In Buddhist teachings, we often emphasize the middle way, striving for balance and avoiding extremes. When we select a ring that is overly large or imposing, we might inadvertently be drawn into excess, neglecting the very equilibrium that nurtures inner peace and overall well-being. Just as excessive attachment can lead to suffering, an oversized gemstone can create a heavy energetic burden, potentially resulting in physical and mental fatigue, thereby diminishing our confidence and self-assurance. Similarly, rings featuring sharp, pointed designs intended to project boldness or strength can unintentionally stir up negative energy. According to Funu and other ancient philosophies, sharp objects are associated with severing or separating forces. They can act as symbolic representations of conflict, inadvertently drawing disruptive energy into our lives. The Buddha's teachings on anger. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned, can be aptly applied here. Wearing a sharp-edged ring may amplify emotional instability, potentially fostering irritation, frustration, or even anger, which can create discord in our relationships. It's easy to believe that boldness and design reflect strength, but sometimes it is gentleness, compassion, and understanding that truly embody true power. Rings that once belonged to someone who has passed away carry even deeper layers of meaning. These rings can potentially carry the lingering energy of their previous owner, which may bring positive fortune if that person's life was filled with positivity. However, if the individual faced hardship, illness, or misfortune, their energy may have become imprinted within the ring. In the Buddhist tradition, we are taught about the impermanence of life and how everything carries the echoes of past experiences. Much like the wind carries the fragrance of flowers or decay, a ring passed down from someone who endured suffering may carry with it a similar emotional weight. The ring could inadvertently attract misfortune or block new opportunities from unfolding. Reflecting on this, I recall a poignant Buddhist story about a monk who inherited a family heirloom. This ring had once belonged to a powerful ruler, yet it had witnessed a life replete with betrayal and loss. The monk wore the ring, believing in its inherent power, only to discover that it seemed to weigh him down, negatively impacting his clarity and inner peace. Upon seeking counsel from a wise elder, he learned that the ring had retained the negative energy of its past, and only after a proper cleansing could the energy it radiated be transformed. Rings exert a profound influence on our health as well as our fortune. In the ancient practices of both Feng Shui and Ayurveda, the human body is perceived as a vessel for energy. The hand, as an extension of the body, contains numerous acupuncture points that are deeply interconnected with our internal organs. Wearing rings without mindfulness can disrupt the harmonious circulation of energy, particularly if the rings are excessively tight or if an excessive number are worn on the same hand. The Buddhist teachings on mindfulness are highly relevant to how we choose to wear rings. In Buddhism, the concept of balance is paramount. Wearing multiple rings on a single hand or finger can overwhelm the body's delicate energy system, potentially leading to imbalances. Excessive rings can induce stress and fatigue, disrupting the harmonious flow of energy. This physical blockage of energy flow can contribute to long-term health concerns. In one insightful Buddhist parable, a monk learned the importance of simplicity when he attempted to undertake too many tasks simultaneously, only to find himself exhausted and unfulfilled. He later realized that balance and focused attention were the keys to maintaining his vitality. Similarly, balance in how we adorn ourselves with rings can ensure that the energy flow remains smooth, nurturing both our physical and mental well-being. In practical terms, the principle of moderation is key. Wearing no more than 2 rings on one hand, perhaps one for financial prosperity and another for love or career success, can effectively maintain harmony. By adopting this approach, we allow energy to circulate freely without burdening ourselves with unnecessary distractions. As the Buddha wisely advised, to keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our minds strong and clear. When it comes to choosing a ring that enhances your prosperity, certain types are more inherently attuned to attracting good fortune. The concept of wealth and success in Buddhist philosophy transcends mere material accumulation. It is fundamentally about cultivating wisdom, clarity, and profound understanding. The right rings, when worn with intention, can become integral to this transformative process. Pearl rings, for example, are highly esteemed for their calming and elegant energy. Pearls, formed through patience and resilience, beautifully embody the Buddhist principle of impermanence, transforming from something seemingly insignificant into a symbol of exquisite beauty and grace. Pearls aid in enhancing communication and fostering trust, qualities that are indispensable in both business and personal relationships. When worn by someone aspiring to achieve success in their professional life, a pearl ring can help maintain a serene, clear mind, a crucial attribute for effective decision-making. The Buddha's teachings on mindful communication remind us, well-spoken words are like jewels, both in value and agreeableness. These words highlight how the right words, arising from inner peace, create harmony in both our personal and professional interactions. Gold rings, too, are powerful symbols of wealth, authority, and stability. In Buddhist philosophy, gold is often associated with profound wisdom and enlightenment. Gold's inherent energy helps stabilize fortune, rendering it a perfect tool for those seeking clarity in their career path or business ventures. When worn on the left hand, it is believed to attract new opportunities into one's life, while wearing it on the right hand helps protect and safeguard existing wealth. Gold, much like wisdom itself, must be wielded with care, as it possesses the potential to either uplift or burden, depending on how it is used. Gemstone rings, such as ruby, sapphire, and amethyst, hold unique properties that can aid in personal growth and success. Ruby, with its vibrant, fiery energy, symbolizes passion, courage, and the unwavering drive to succeed. It is an excellent choice for individuals seeking to overcome challenges and break through barriers in their careers. Sapphire represents tranquility, wisdom, and emotional protection, making it ideal for those in need of mental clarity or emotional stability. Amethyst, renowned for its connection to spirituality and intuition, assists in calming the mind and helps the wearer connect with their inner wisdom. The Buddha once profoundly stated, "The mind is everything. What you think you become." The right gemstone ring, chosen with mindful intention, can help align your inner thoughts with your external actions, bringing clarity and purpose into your life. But equally important is the practice of purification, regularly cleansing your rings to rid them of any negative energy they may have absorbed, allowing them to continue serving their positive purpose. From my perspective, the rings we choose to wear are not merely about outward appearance. They are profoundly more than just decorative items. They serve as extensions of our deepest intentions, carrying the very energy we consciously choose to project into the world. In Buddhism, we frequently explore the concept of interconnectedness, how our thoughts, our actions, and even the objects we surround ourselves with are all intricately linked. A simple ring, when chosen with mindful awareness, can be a powerful instrument that either supports or obstructs the flow of positive energy in our lives. In Buddhist philosophy, there's a deeply insightful teaching about intention. The Buddha once said, "Intention is the most important thing." This teaching underscores that everything we do, even the seemingly smallest actions, should be aligned with our deeper, more meaningful intentions. Wearing a ring is no exception. If we wear a ring with mindful intention, whether it's to invite prosperity, love, or clarity into our lives, it transcends being just a piece of jewelry. It becomes a symbolic gesture, a tangible representation that helps align our energies with our deepest desires. This is the fundamental principle behind how objects like rings can exert influence in our lives. They hold the energy we consciously impart into them, and as such, can either assist us in manifesting our goals or create unexpected obstacles along our path. I am reminded of a story that has resonated with me for many years, passed down through generations by my Buddhist teachers. It's about a monk who once wore a simple ring gifted to him by his revered master. Initially, the ring was merely a token of respect, a small gesture of goodwill. However, over time, the monk began to observe that the ring seemed to reflect his inner state. When he was calm and focused, the ring felt light, almost weightless on his finger. But when he was experiencing anxiety, frustration, or becoming entangled in worldly desires, the ring would begin to feel heavy and burdensome. One day, during deep meditation, The monk reflected profoundly on this phenomenon and realized that the perceived weight of the ring was, in fact, a reflection of his own mind. It was as if the ring served as a mirror, showing him where his thoughts were primarily focused. This story perfectly illustrates the core Buddhist teaching that our external reality is a direct reflection of our internal state of being. The objects we choose to wear, the environment we cultivate around ourselves, are all subtly influenced by our inner energy. The very same ring that could potentially help cultivate clarity and focused intention could also become a burden if we wear it without mindfulness or a conscious awareness of its deeper significance. This concept is absolutely key when we consider the role of jewelry in our lives. Whether it's a simple ring or a more elaborate piece, it can serve as a tool for profound self-reflection and personal transformation. Just as a Buddhist monk uses his mala beads to center his thoughts during meditation, we can use rings to gently remind ourselves of our intentions and aspirations. The right ring, worn with purpose, can help us align with the desired energy of prosperity, love, and holistic well-being. But we must also remember that wearing rings, like any tool we use, comes with a degree of responsibility. Just as the Buddha taught us about the nature of attachment and how it inevitably leads to suffering, we must be mindful not to become overly attached to the notion that a ring, or any external object for that matter, will magically solve all our life's challenges. It is the intention behind choosing to wear it, the mindfulness with which we approach its use, that ultimately brings the most profound value. When we consciously choose to wear a ring, we are essentially setting a powerful intention in motion. We are communicating to ourselves and to the universe at large, I am now open and ready to welcome love, abundance, inner peace, or whatever it is that I deeply seek. And through this clear intention, we begin to actively manifest the very energy that resonates with our truest desires. In my own personal experience, I have found that when I wear a ring with a specific intention in mind, I tend to approach the world with a heightened sense of clarity and purpose. It serves as a gentle, yet constant, reminder throughout the day to remain aligned with my chosen goals and core values. The energy that I consciously channel through that ring, whether it is the desire to attract greater prosperity, safeguard my health, or cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships, becomes an integral part of my daily experience. This practice of wearing rings mindfully is not solely about attracting external rewards. It is fundamentally about cultivating a deep sense of internal harmony. As the Buddha wisely said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. The rings we wear can act as subtle yet powerful reminders to keep our minds focused, our hearts open, and our intentions clear and unwavering. They can assist us in cultivating a more profound sense of inner peace and balance, allowing us to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and equanimity. In conclusion, the rings we choose to wear are far more than just material possessions. They are energetic tools, potent instruments that can help us align ourselves with the very life we aspire to create. But as with everything in the vast wisdom of Buddhism, the key is mindfulness. Wear a ring with conscious intention, and you actively invite the specific energy you wish to manifest into your life. Whether it serves as a tangible symbol of love, prosperity, or personal empowerment, a ring can become a powerful guide on your life's journey. By wearing it with purpose and reflecting on its deeper meaning, you open yourself to experiencing greater abundance, enhanced health, and profound harmony, both within yourself and in your external world. May the rings we choose to wear, and the intentions we thoughtfully set, lead us all towards greater inner peace and genuine fulfillment in our lives. Watch to the end, and you'll find out the most important thing. In the final analysis, the rings we adorn ourselves with are not merely material objects, but powerful tools for transformation. They possess the potential to elevate our lives, assisting us in attracting wealth, love, and prosperity, or they can inadvertently weigh us down, subtly reflecting the imbalances that may exist within us. But as with all aspects of life, the crucial element is mindfulness. Just as the Buddha taught us to live with clear purpose and intention, so too should we approach the rings we wear with focused and conscious energy. Each ring, when worn with intention, becomes an extension of our inner world, a tangible manifestation of our desires. Whether it serves as a symbol of love, prosperity, or or personal strength, the rings we choose can shape our reality in profound and often unexpected ways. But always remember, as the Buddha wisely advised, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. It is not the ring itself, but the mindfulness and intention behind wearing it that truly holds the power to guide us toward greater balance, inner peace, and profound fulfillment. May the rings you wear help you align with your highest potential, inviting a continuous flow of positive energy into your life and drawing you ever closer to the prosperity, love, and harmony you deeply seek. Wear them with intention and witness firsthand how they can transform your life.